Hello, Math, and welcome in, Raiders. How are runs? I didn't see the end. Beanie, I know what you want, and you should know that you're not getting it. He puked about 5 minutes ago, so... Wait, how long have I been up? Okay, I've been up 6.5. He puked about 8 minutes ago. So, no treats for Bean today, or at least not anytime soon. Math, if you have post-stream self-care, please don't let me keep you. If you'd like to get cozy, I think we might just do like some quick swatches of these. See how they look. Pick a trio. Put it on my nails. Super quick and easy. Raiders, my name is Colette. I'm a nail artist and variety streamer. $10 in purple, have a good lurk. Crafty, have a good lurk. Gidge, welcome in. Snaz, GG on First Esther. Marushka, hello. No, we're not using all of these. I was digging and I wasn't sure exactly what I was looking for other than glitter. And this is what we came out with. I was thinking of like maybe something purple, but then I couldn't find the purple that I was looking for. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll do a different color. And then I did eventually find the purple I was looking for. Torty, hello, Torny, hello. Too many boss deaths, yeah. Proxima, hello. Well, okay, so here's what I'm thinking here. Where did So we'll part this like the Red Sea or something. Okay, so like this would be a trio, like lavender into kind of like a even lighter purple into pink, or maybe we do like a deeper purple. I don't know if I totally love plum luck in there. It might be like too plummy and not enough purple. Or maybe we go more like blue indigo. This looks very silver, but it's more dark. That's Midnight Owl. Or maybe we go turquoisey teal. Or maybe we go like blues into greens, but not exactly teal. This way, maybe, or maybe like I do like the, or like maybe we want to do something really warm. So, and then I have a couple other things that aren't like living in a trio at the moment. I suppose I should have my notebook out. Blobby, welcome in. Shelly, hello. CBC. Yeah, I didn't pull any reds, Gidge, sorry. Like, my original thought was Inside Job with something from the Pixel Perfect collection, because this also has square glitter in it. The square glitter ties it together. But I don't know. So let's take a look and experiment and see. Desk is a disaster as usual, chat. Hey, BMOT, that sounds really cute. What is today, the 21st? Leave that alone. Hey, Squid. Nice. Oh, also, when I was pulling stuff, this isn't a candidate for the gradients, But so this is Comet. This is what I had on, and I was gonna pull Existential Crisis if I came across it, but I didn't. But what I did come across is Waste of Space, which is pretty similar, but like a little bit redder. Like Comet is a little bit oranger, and then they both have like a little bit of a more golden shift at extreme angles. Of course, this one isn't wanting to show it. Would have been useful to have that comparison in the video where we did this manicure, but you know. Nice B mod. I'll check it out later. Are you calling Plum Luck a red, Gidge? I don't think I ever even called Plum Luck a red. It is plum. Dude. Reddish. Okay, let's do a little bit of swatches. And then we'll do a little bit of, is this pencil? Like gradient swatches. Dang it, no.
1 month till the funny number.
No, dang it. This is, of course, Menchie the cat. Oh, the kids have ruined it and made 67 the funny number for fucking, I don't know, some reason. Is it 67 or do you have to say 67? Like, is it only funny one way or the other? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sorry. Is it cringe? I'll stop. This is, goddamn, Chad. I really like having to pull this back here. I need to get my eyes fucking checked. Glamethyst. It's only cringe if you make it cringe. Don't make it cringe, bro. So when I'm doing a gradient, 3 is just like the default. You can do 2, you can do 18. Well, 18 would probably be pretty hard. But like you like you can certainly do like 5 or 6 if you want, and I have. The joke is that there is no joke. Ha 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 ha. Fuck, dude. They're cooked. What the fuck? What do you mean? I mean, I guess. I mean, the number is funny because we say it funny is funny because is true for all of the numbers that are supposedly funny, I suppose. Do we like this or do we like this? That might actually be it, chat. Let's do that. Oh, I don't think I said the third one I just did there was Glitch and Glam. I am pretty sure I have the whole Pixel collection out here. What was it called? Was it called the Pixel collection? Shit. The most polishes I've ever gradiented with at once is 21. And the problem is that the whatever color you put down first starts to dry out by the time you're laying down the 21st color. Yes, that's what I said. 21 polishes. I mean, perhaps, Gidge? Perhaps. This is glitterily purple. Sorry for the barking dog. They are very upset. Polish Mountain. Oh, is the polish that I wanted to use most too thick to fucking use at all? Well, I mean, I could thin it out. Ho ho. Oh. She thick. Well, if we decide to use it, we'll thin it out. This is just for our visual chat. Yeah, so Shelly, I have a rather elderly sub goal that still needs completing to do a double polish mountain on stream. The main problem is that's gonna be like an 18-hour stream. And I don't know if I literally can do it anymore. They are warm. You guys want to be closer? They're also, I mean, they're doing as the white notebook likes to do. I mean, I do like a warm purple. This is the cooler group. I mean, it's more, this is even more blue than purple, but this is lavender. This was Plum Luck, by the way. I don't know if I said the third one. Well, the thing is, I mean, you can't just go and go and go and go completely. Like, there has to be some amount of dry time. If we assume 10 coats of polish an hour, which is already, like, let's face it, an optimistic assumption if we're doing a full hand chat. 10 coats an hour. 100 is going to be 10 hours. 200 is going to be 20 hours. So that means I need to do better than 10 coats an hour to get it, like, even to, like, 18. Which is, like, what I would probably plan around. But, like, that's assuming everything just goes nicely at that point also. Well, these days I should just do it. I mean, I'm not really gonna long blink while I'm in the middle of a manicure. Right? Couldn't possibly be me. The top one is lo-fi lavender. Wow, that goes on pretty dark. What if multiple?
S0PH innocent, S0PH innocent, give me polish mountain or give me death.
Shelly, thank you so much for the 3 months of support. Juice, do you mean like attempt to sleep with polish mountain on my hand and think I'm gonna wake up with polish mountain on my hand? Smalt of the earth, cause I'm gonna have to press X to doubt. That's just gonna pop off instantly. Roll over. That's what you're gonna hear. Tape boxes to your hands. I'm only doing one hand. I'm not doing both hands, chat. That would be not a great idea. Yeah, I get, okay, well, okay, no, well, okay, bad idea, great idea. I was planning on doing 200 coats on one hand. What if I do 100 coats on both hands? Does that count as double? No! 20 coats on each finger. No. No. I mean, they're not going to be that tall, but they're going to be tall enough. It'll have to be one point in my life where I try not to glom. Doom, thank you so much for the 100 bits. And also, there is a scam train, chat. Give Beanie the box. No, I mean, I think part of the challenge, right, is having to, like, have it on my hand for several hours. Because, like, everybody who's done it says it feels weird as fuck. Like, you feel it, like it's heavy, like it's weird. The neck of this is so dirty. Fake nails? So that I can take them off when I go to bed? I mean, I'm gonna do, like, peely base. Surely. Yeah, no, that's why we're only doing one hand, Shelly. Look. Look, let's keep it real here. Ooh, that one's really nice. That might be the nicest one yet. Where's Izzy? No, God, no. Never. I kind of wish I'd found, like, even, like, what do I want with these? Like, I don't know if that is actually what I want with those. Even though they kind of do go together. Like a darker green. Look, only way I'm ever wearing a diaper to stream. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say that on stream. Nobody's clipping that. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. There's no diaper, chat. Yeah, but I'm not gonna stream that part. if you It's like we were talking about long speed runs math. What are these people doing? Like, no, dude, let people take breaks. Don't make gamers wear diapers before our time. Nice flamingo. I have slightly mixed feelings on my choice, but I'm glad I did it. Because if you do it, you always wonder how long it would have been until you crashed. Also, I completely stopped saying the names of things, chat. Yeah, no game is worth a diaper. I agree, math. Painting nails is not a game, it's a lifestyle. No, nails have to be functional. This is why I don't wear stilettos, because I think they're really cute and I think I would absolutely poke my own eyeball out. Whoopsie. Hopefully you guys can hear the hubbub. This is our warm option, chat. And an eye patch. So this would be kind of tricky because this is actually a topper. But I mean, I think I could, like, get it to a point of opacity sponged with one of the other colors as the base, right? The teal really looks fucking good. I feel like it might also, like looking at the chonkiness, Waterworks is like a smoother glitter. What if we whoops. I just don't want to put my hand in that. Inevitably. So this is no, don't the aqua, the green, the teal. We need flashlight. So you see under here kind of more what I mean about like the chonkiness. Like this is like a more uniform glitter. Where this is actually flakies, and this also has the square, the larger square glitter in it. And this is like a bunch of different sizes of glitter, I think. Feel kind of like the green also could, because this is like blue and green. Or go the other way. Or go that way. Or go the other way. Hold on. Now I wish I'd put it further. I guess I could do a second. Like we could also do that. Hello, why is this top not want to go back on here straight? There we go. And then to the teal, because the teal is like a little bit darker than the green. I mean, these are all cute, to be clear. What are you thinking, chat? Got any particular favorites? I don't have it out. I saw it while I was looking. I kind of discarded it because it's more like that kind of a glitter. I was looking more for chunkier things. I mean, color-wise, I think it's the teals. I just don't know if I love the shift in the textures, like I said. Quite like both of these options, too. This one, I think even though I know that these two, the blue and the green, go together really good, I think that's like too much of a shift from the light green. I mean, I guess... There's some teals too, though, isn't there? I've only seen, I think, 2 things of PR for it. Like a short or something? Or wait, I got an email that showed one color. Also, GG on the scam streak, Flamingo. Yeah, they are. So, like, the last one, this one, is these. Some of these are so dark, I almost wish I'd done the swatching in the black notebook. Night Owl. Everything is Pine. Waterworks Night Owl. I don't have Everything is Pine out though. Wait, do I have Night Owl out? Is that this one? Midnight Owl. Is that the one you mean? Yeah, I don't know. That's like mixing the textures again, kinda. Which, if I'm gonna mix the textures, I might as well just do the teal one, because I already really like that one. This is, oh, sorry. It's the flashlight. I really didn't need to shine it directly in the camera to show you that. Hi, Caddy. So... Okay, we're going upside down here, chat. Nah, damn it. God, how did I get the 7 wrong? That's like one of the easiest ones. Uh, 9. Wait, is that... That's a goofy looking 9. I drew like a 6. Ah, Trina, thank you so much for the 54 months at tier 2. Okay, I can't with that. This is not okay. There. So, and 9 is this not this one. Not that one. I guess that would be like 9.5, but I don't think I actually like it in that order. Yeah, I am of course hoping to get some PR. I'm also really struggling, chat. I wasn't gonna look, but I looked at the ILNP retirement sale. You might have the what is it called? Something filter. Something filter. It's not like just profanity. It's like family friendly or something. I think 4 is underrated, chat. I think 3 really looks good, but I hesitate because of the texture. Excuse me. I think not 1. Not 6. Unfortunately, not 5. And not 2. So, okay, let's do a poll. So our options are 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Chat. 2-minute poll. Starting now. You fixed it? Good. I don't know. Sometimes it seems like it just gets turned on for people, and I'm not sure if it's like actually got a spot where it's easy to accidentally do, or if Twitch just like resets it to an overly cautious default periodically. And we did do quite a bit of flashlight time. All like basically the teal variations other than 4, which is like the indigo blue section. Yeah. I feel like, wow. 4 is in there more than I thought it was gonna be, but 3 is really... Nobody likes 7? Something of this potato. Okay, 7 has 1 now. 7, 8, and 9 all have 1. But they can't stand up against the original 3. And 4 like has some support, but it is like, I mean, especially considering that 7, 8, and 9 are all kind of alterations on 3. I mean, it looks a little bit extra dark on the white notebook, chat. You have to keep that in mind for all of these, basically. Like, the actual colors are going to be more like their colors. As an example. That's all. Oh. That was 7. Wah. 3 wins. Okay, so 3 is... Oh, that was not closed. Okay, close that. All right. Should I? I'm seeing if I have a place off of my desk where I can just move these, because this is a lot of polishes to just have on the desk. That's an easy win. That's gonna happen at some point. Well. Also, chat, usually... Okay, let me know what you think about this. Usually... Also, let's just make sure this... I'm using sponges that are not my favorite sponges, because my favorite sponges are discontinued, and I'm like, you know, before I go on a mission of finding new sponges that I like, I probably should use up some of the old sponges that I just have never used up. So... I mean, I think we probably... I don't know if we want to start out with a base color or just go with all sponging. I don't think it was here, but it might have been, because I tuned out the loud neighbors once I determined that they weren't, like, about to get in a fist fight or something. So, the thing with glitter is that a lot of the glitter is going to sit on top of the sponge, chat. And just come off right when you dab it on the nail. Right? So you can do that, and then you can kind of blend a little bit with the base, like the base polish, as it's left in the sponge. So we are getting a much higher flaky payoff, actually, than I was even expecting. That's wild. How do we still feel about that? I wish it was more like this with a little bit of flakies. I mean, I could like manually paint some on. You know. I mean, it'll be good. I just maybe need to be careful of that, because that's going to be a lot of flaky. Yeah. It's very mermaid coated. So the question is, dark at cuticle, dark at tip of nail. Like, like I said, usually light would be at the cuticle, but I feel like dark at the cuticle might actually work out. And at certain angles too, like the flakies aren't as aggressive. Definitely need to work a little bit more on the blend though. And I think maybe I'll start with like a coat of this, because this is going to be the hardest to build up as it's the lightest and kind of the sparsest. Having a couple of these square glitters on the underside too, if they poke out from the middle one, that will help to unite the textures. And then if we don't have to do as many coats, I can be careful too, like when I'm applying it, like try not to go like extra heavy on the, I mean the flakies are extra heavy in here, but we'll see. And if necessary, we can do a teeny little, like I did there, like just a stroke of the, like the jelly base, because the jelly base does have like a darkness to it. Obviously, you can see how different it looks compared to the swatch, the little just painted swatch. Well, I'm pointing at this one, but that's because it's the same color as that one. We're gonna call it, chat. Yeah, I think dark at the cuticle might look really good. Mermaid gradient. I've probably done that before. Textures of teal. Sparkling spring glitter. Sure, Caddy. I was probably just going to use, like I said, a coat or two of, what is this even called? 8-bit blues. Okay. Oh, I can put these over here too. Whoa. That's fine. That sounded like it could have been a break, but it was not. Oh. Okay. Whoa. What did... Okay. Oh. Oh. Where in the world are my pastel linears? That'd be good, but I don't like fresh water. Is that what it's called? I don't know if I can lay hands on fresh water. Sparkling water. Yeah, and actually, sparkling water might be too blue. I mean, it's not going to show too much. Maybe Happily Ever Aqua? I feel like that would be kind of very light. Oh, I still did not fill this up. Did I figure out if I can actually get to the bottle? I don't know if I did. My Seche Vite that is rather empty-ish. Okay, let me... Actually, wait. I should have waited until I took my polish off before I got the fresh napkin out. Yeah, I was just thinking about if I want to use Peely base here since I'm working with so much glitter. Well, the one is not glittery. It's a flaky. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and an extra, just in case. There it is. Let's put this here. He's sleeping. He'll probably wake up when I go to take my break, so we'll do the treat from Trina's resub then, and hopefully his tummy is settled enough. Wait, I only took out 3 nail clips, chat. I'm really tired. I guess maybe it's a good thing I'm not starting a massive rando tonight. Which I kind of wanted to do, but I really, really needed to change this manicure. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I've been sick of it for days and days, chat. Oh, I was gonna do nail oil, but now it's too late. You might be like, Colette, it's only too late if you say it is, and I did just say it is. I've already got nail clips on. Hi, Munchkins. GG Firster, have a good lurk. Near. Because now, after I do this, then I'm gonna wash my hands. I mean, I was already gonna wash my hands after I did this, but like, if they're already dry, then they're just already dry. Then I'll let the sugar scrub moisturize them. Yeah, no, please don't. I mean, please do. I mean, don't do lurk so that you don't burn your dinner. No, I probably could. I'm sure it would still be good, and it would be great to hydrate them a little bit after they get all dried out. But in my head, if I don't do it beforehand, then I can't do it until I'm done. And I don't have the energy to argue with myself, chat. But if you haven't oiled your nails today, you have a chance to do better at life than me. Go ahead and oil your nails, chat. So interesting because it's the teal base shows through again when you're taking it off. Actually, truth be told, chat, you have the chance to be better than me most days. Into this and other things. Does olive oil count? I don't know. Probably for your skin, yes, but I don't know about for your nails. Anime club lurking. Nice. Have good lurk, son. Because, like, okay, so the thing with nails, my very pleb understanding is, like, on the microscopic level, some nails are, some oils are too big to penetrate your nail. Like I said, the pleb version of the explanation. So you, like, to get the most benefit, you want an oil that penetrates. Like jojoba, jojoba. We've had this conversation a billion times. I overthink it for life now. No matter how many times you guys tell me the correct way, which I think is jojoba. Also, I'm kind of hungry because I did not eat before stream, but I will be eating after stream. Didn't have any nail incidents this week, chat. I feel like my one nail had been almost every manicure, like, giving me peeling to where I would have to, like, file it while I had my manicure on. And it didn't do that this week. Win. Small win. Ooh, pretzel bun sounds delicious. What potato? We're making a gradient. Oh, that's good, son. I was just talking about, like, I've been on a no-buy for such a long time, but I really love ILNP. And if, like, I just don't know. Am I going to be mad if I don't do it? Yes. Am I going to be guilty if I do it? Probably also yes. I don't know. Maybe I should just do it. Yeah, I know. That's the thing, Gidge. That's the thing. That FOMO. And it's, I mean, it's not just FOMO. Like, it's actual mo. Whatever. You're not, like, worried they're going away. You have the knowledge that they are going away. Yeah, there is a whole page. If anybody wants to link it here, that would be fine. There's like 73 polishes. And the thing, like, at first I was like, well, I'm not even gonna look. And then I was like, well, I'm kind of curious because the color kissed Holos After Dark collection for some reason has never been on Amazon, which is why it never went on my wish list, because ILMP directly is not a thrown vendor or whatever. And 6 of the 8 colors in the collection are retiring, so the whole bundle is like marked down, but it's still like $80 something. I mean, but I've been wanting these for years. But like, also, like, I don't know, I've been really trying to be like mindful and responsible, and like, do I need more polish by any stretch of the imagination? Who cares if it's something that I've wanted for a really long time? I mean, the answer is no. I get some PR to satisfy that little itch of wanting new polish, and shouldn't that be enough? Except it's not. It's the color kissed Holos After Dark. Probably. I don't know. I didn't have a wish list there. I did think about it, and perhaps if their points don't expire, I have points from like 10 years ago. But I would have to, like, I don't know. I don't even have a clue what my ILNP login would be, or if that is where, because I got the original color kissed Holos, the not After Dark ones. A long time ago, like back in the blogging days, and I don't remember if I got them on Amazon or if I ordered them directly. No, keep your points, Gitch. You will need them for future ILNP purchases. I need to just, I mean, today, what, it's through Saturday, or until Saturday? And there's a couple other ones, too, that I was like, wow, that's really, really pretty. Wait, Beanie, where did you go? Beanie. Rude. I didn't even see him get up, chat. I would have stopped him. Anyway, so like if I put the whole collection in, and like a couple others from the retirement list that are like, wow, so pretty, it's like over $100. On the other hand, like, I mean, I have been very good at my no-buy. And this is something where it's like, I can't, it's not gonna, you know, this is that. Like a long time ago. I mean, I didn't even buy anything for Black Friday last year. But I don't know that justifies me spending money now. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, do I need... I want. It's very much a want and not a need. But I want it a lot, but it is only a want. Like, I have to be realistic about that. Yeah. So when you're on the page for the individual polished snaz, and it says part of whatever collection, you can click right there and it'll take you to the collection. Or if you know the collection name, you can search the collection name and it should come up. I don't know if there's like a navigational way to just go to like collection listings, but that's what I've learned while I was opening up, you know, a dozen or so tabs. Okay. I'm just kind of sitting here checking because I'm thinking about, do I want to file my nails? Because we've been doing maintenance filing, trying to keep my nails from getting too long, but also we're doing a gradient, which is like the more room you have to work with, the easier it is. Like the more room you have to blend and stuff. I guess I have to do cuticles either way, so I should just do that. Okay. Not quite a week on the cuticles, so these are hopefully not too bad. Oh, do I also have... I do. I was gonna say, do I still have my liquid latex out on my desk? Oh, Nightbot, don't you spam every timer command. They're on staggered timers. How can you want to do them all at once? Yeah, the collection on its own is enough to cross the free shipping threshold. Like if I do give in, I don't have to pay for shipping. And then like, I mean, the other stuff is, I don't know. I mean, I didn't put every single thing that I opened a tab for into my cart. I don't know what that would be. I just opened up a bunch of tabs just to look, chat, just to gaze upon. But yeah, it's a shame that like things can't stay forever. I mean, of course, there have to be exceptions made, but it's like I just hate being forced to make a decision that has long-running implications, because most decisions you could change your mind. With the little wing. You know, if you decide you don't want McDonald's today, you know, you could go have McDonald's tomorrow, chat. If you decide you don't want this nail polish today, you cannot have this nail polish after Saturday. Like, I can't wiffle waffle and change my mind about it. Not even the option of a mind to change. Okay. Almost halfway done with cuticles. And then, so like the rest of the week, chat, I don't know. Like, should I do an absurd rando with the new absurd connection? Or should I get back to blueprints? Or should I get distracted by another new game? Grime Chivos, we'll just have to fit that in at some point, vibes based. Would have worked out well to do last night if I'd gotten home just a little bit earlier, but I didn't. Hey, Potato GG. I believe you are on time. Because you said 2 weeks before, and I don't think that was more than 2 weeks ago. A week ahead, GG. The new rando connection adds 10,000 checks. Potato, have you seen it? I haven't seen it in action. I wonder how many people are going to do it at least once just to suffer. Yeah. Okay, cuticles are done. You stay away from that, Potato. Come on. Come on, Potato. Just 10,000 little checks. $10 people co-op. That's only 1,000 extra checks per people. Per person. Hi, Mika. It goes okay. We have a plan. We're doing cuticles. I'm pretty tired. I'm low energy. I mean, what else is new? Every day I try, like, I got to bed pretty early last night and I thought I was gonna wake up feeling refreshed. I'm just like, I'm at a point where, like, one good night of sleep, well, good. I mean, it was okay, but like one decent night of sleep, or one less shitty night of sleep, I guess, I don't know, is not enough to make me feel appreciably different when I awake. Yeah, nice, Mika. I saw your goal thingy. That's really impressive. I don't know, my sleep issues are some like sleep issues and some just like me issues. Like you said, like the actual just getting into bed portion on time. That is something I struggle with, even when I'm really tired. It's like if I'm really tired on stream or something, like end stream, it's not gonna just go crawl in bed. I gotta get ready for bed, gotta like do pajamas, gotta do like evening meds and stuff, and then by the time I'm done with everything, it's like, well shit, now I'm not tired. Yeah, I have a pretty consistent wake up time. I just really have trouble having a consistent go to sleep time. But I almost always just set my alarm. Even if I don't get to bed at the target time. Because, like, it could be very easy. I mean, obviously nobody's making me wake up. I set my own schedule. But I feel equally bad, if not worse, if I sleep too far into the afternoon. And waking up in, like, the actual evening makes me feel really bad. Like, physically, not just like, oh man, I'm so lazy. Like, no, I don't care. But, like, literally physically gross. So, you know, maybe I sleep in, like, an hour if I, like, treat myself and don't turn on my alarm, but I try to get up around noon pretty consistently. Yeah. But the getting to sleep part, the getting into bed part, I haven't had too much insomnia, like, actually in bed lately. I don't even want to say it's hard to get into bed. I'm bad at going to bed. It's my fault. Why is it hard? Great question. I haven't figured that part out yet. That was not the ice cream truck. That was just a passing car. You know, I haven't heard the ice cream truck so far. They definitely could be out there today and tomorrow. Tomorrow is supposed to be like 80, I think. Maybe even above 80. Maybe 84. I'm trying to remember. I looked earlier. Barking dogs. Not Batman. He's not very barky. Although he always wants to see what's going on if he catches other dogs barking. And sometimes he will bark just like a couple barks, like in solidarity, like, I hear you. Stupid stinky hangnail. Yeah, there's a couple people who I think let their dogs bark too much. My opinion. I mean, I'm not gonna act like, oh my god, your dog must always be silent, but like when your dog is just standing outside barking, what are you doing? Like, go see what your dog wants. Go see what's up. Look at Discord for a low energy remedy. This one simple trick. I'm just trying not to wake myself up by gouging a little too hard on these hangnails. But like, that's gotta go. I will look in a minute. I'm trying to be very careful here. I get too aggressive with these spots because it's like I get so sick of dealing with them because it's the same problem spots every fucking time I do my cuticles. And I do my best to like get rid of it and leave no trace, and next week it's like, I'm back! Not fair. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I still want to... I should stop. I should stop right now. I should stop what I'm doing, chat. And yet she did not stop. I can feel it and I want to not feel it. Oh. I'm locked in, chat. Okay. Better. Not, oh, well, there's still this like little, this tiny catchy spot. Oh. Gentle file over the rest, maybe. At one point I was going to get one of those glass cuticle pushers. It's got like a pointy glass, like a cone Also, that is also not the ice cream truck. That is also somebody's loud car music. They sound like they're parked. It's not recognizable as a chat. Get DMCA'd for whatever the fuck they're listening to. Okay. God, it just still, like, you see why that's so irritating, right, chat? Like that white part. That's a hangnail waiting to happen. It's a hangnail being born, even. And if I go in there and then I lift up a little tiny piece of the edge of it, I should stop. Oh. Waiting for YouTube voice, potato. We're a little short ways off from YouTube voice still. We will have YouTube. We don't always have YouTube voice, but we are doing an actual tutorial this week. It's Tuesday, right? Tuesday would be an odd night to have a party. But it sounds like they're having a pretty good time over there. I'm so displeased with my cuticles right now. There we go. A YouTube voice redeem? I've made less voice redeems than there used to be, actually. I think the only one I kept was the Valley Girl one. Should I file chat? I really want to. Surely we're fine if we... Like, they're pretty good. They're fine. Okay. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 4 days. Maybe we do layered peely. Peely plus long lasting. Long lasting matches our color scheme, chat. Sorry, I felt it coming. I was waiting for that one. Okay, let's get out a couple fresh sponges. Is this gonna be... Well, other way. We decided, right? Dark at cuticle. Yeah. That's probably fine. Oh, we were gonna find a matching linear. Oh, you said, is it in general or in nail snaps? What's in, is it? Oh, those are cute glitter tips. Snaz! Thanks. Oh, Snaz, thank you. Chat, I have streamer homework now. The streamer homework is to order that collection. Maybe one or two other little things. Snaz sent me a gift card. Like, oh no, I'm trying to act like I'm not happy. I'm thrilled. I just don't want to like shriek in you guys' ears or anything. But like, also like, I don't know. Feels. Thanks. I appreciate you, Snaz. It'll be so good. I've been wanting those polishes since they came out, I think. And now I will get to have them before they are never seen again. Retired from the face of the polish planet. That is one streamer homework I will happily do. Oh. Mm. Mm. ILMPs are so good. And I know everybody does like enjoy seeing them. So that'll be great fun to look forward to. Okay, focus. Think about I think because like I think definitely there's a gold in their ultra metallic formula that's on the retirement chopping block. I might add that to top off the order. And I forget, there were a couple other ones. There were so many that were pretty, but then when I like looked at them with like a critical eye, I was really like, that I don't understand. I feel like I could do that 3 times a week like carving like that, like literally that same hangnail out, and I think I do such a good job. And look, I did some filing like you suggested. I do have the focus locked. Like polish, crusty polish. Hello, camera. I filed the edge and everything, and it's still, like, you can see right in there. I just want to dig around in there some more. I'm not gonna. Yeah. Well, that was probably helicopter. Not airplane. From the hospital. Or to the hospital? Probably from, I think that was going from the hospital. Okay. Oh, I guess that's why I had it locked, so that it was not. Hello? Okay. Peely base, long lasting, 3. Do we think that sparkling water is too blue? Do I need to find happily ever aqua? I'm trying to think if I saw that while I was looking. Cause yeah, I feel like sparkling water is too blue. Hold on, chat. Whoa. Oh, hello, Mr. Bean. What am I? Oh, I'm caught in my headphone wires. Hi there, sir. Where did you go? You want to come up here? Hold on. Before I do that, let me give Beanie his treat in case he decides to leave again. Although he probably won't go too far because I'm going to feed him when I take my break in a second here also. Yes, can you sit? You have your treat and you'll have a paste. And then we'll have dinner time. Yeah. Scooch back. The crunch. That is from Trina's Tier 2 resub. We do not have any points treats today, unfortunately. But we do also have some paste that I almost just dropped. Don't worry about it. Didn't drop it. Whoa. You look kind of cross-eyed when you're trying to like look at the paste, Beanie. That good? Yummy? Yummy paste. Good boy. You look like you're already trying to ditch. I was just trying to see if your face was dirty, sir. Okay, base color. I don't know. I feel like Happily Ever Aqua was used recently. That might work. Here it is, chat. Or is this too aqua? What do you think, chat? I almost feel like I should get teal No Lies? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Like, this almost seems too light. Circuit Breaker also could work. I mean, if we think about Circuit Breaker, well, then this couldn't be too light because it's not as light as Circuit Breaker. I just don't know if the tone is right. I mean, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe that's fine. Maybe that's perfect. I think it's better than Sparkling Water would be as far as being a match. Because Sparkling Water is like blue. Light blue, but still like very blue, not like aqua teal. I have to decide too, though, if I use a base color, then I have to decide if I'm top coating the base color. Hey Amethyst, welcome in. We are just about to have a break to go do the scrub. We did testing. We took off my manicure. We did cuticles. We're gonna go feed Beanie also. I'm sorry, Beanie. I didn't realize it was that much after 8. We're discussing base color coverage. Base color for coverage purposes. You coming up here? What do you want? What do you want? You coming to tell me all about it? What do I need to know that's going on in Beanie's world? Maybe I just do Happily Ever Aqua and don't overthink it. I mean, it's got some shimmer to it, but it's mostly like linear holo. I did also pull out, here, Benny, can you get, but then I found that and I was like, well, that's what I'm looking for. Like one of these maybe could work, but they're not hollow. Well, they're not the same kind of hollow. Like this is, yeah, no, this is too blue. That's too blue. Plus it's crushed hollow. This, I think the shimmer is the wrong shade. Yeah. The shimmer brings too much pink. The undertone of it is purple, is perfect, but the shimmer brings too much pink. Kind of almost tempted, like if I'm really worried about the tone more than the shade, like I'm not worried about it being too light, I'm worried about it being the wrong tone, maybe I should use Circuit Breaker. Or not worry about it at all. I mean, they do build up pretty well because of how the glitters get laid down with the sponge. Like we're gonna have pretty solid coverage. Hydropower, maybe that's what I was thinking of. I don't know where that is either. We really need to have that Holo Taco organizational stream that I was talking about. Like a year ago. Was it almost a year ago that we did the shoeboxes stream? Then you get into like the multi-chromes and stuff though. Then what do you do, Torty? I think my plan when I reorganize my Holo Taco is like a drawer for creams, a drawer for toppers, a drawer for glitters. I don't know if Linear and Crush need their own drawers or if it's just a Holo drawer and then like specialty magnetics and stuff. Yeah. Whatever you want, you're gonna want the opposite. Which is why my swatch sticks were gonna be by color. I don't know. Did I tell you guys at one point I thought that if I ever actually got around to swatch sticks, wouldn't it be a really great idea to do 2 swatch sticks of every color so one set of swatch sticks could be arranged by color and one set of swatch sticks could be arranged by brand? Anyhoozle. Yeah. I'm gonna have a break, chat. We'll consider this. If you need your own break, now would be a great time. I'm also gonna feed Mr. Bean his dinner time while I'm up. So I may be just slightly a little bit longer. I do appreciate everyone's patience, and I will BRB. Sometimes I hate taking breaks because I gotta get up and I'm stiff and it's uncomfortable. But you know what? Taking breaks are good for you, everyone. So you should take one too. But if for whatever reason you're not gonna take a break, like maybe you already took one, or maybe I can't tell you what to do, then you can sit here and you can watch. Would you guys like me to start a cult? Hey Google, what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
About 24 miles per hour, 39 kmph, but significantly slower when carrying coconut shells.
What?
Hades and Cookie Day? Let's go.
Hades, cookies in your mouth. Ah! I am not your kitchen mommy. Not for free, at least. Give me a snack. Give me a snack. Break me off a piece of that snack bar. No. Dude, okay, I have a drawer of cheese. If my drawer of cheese begins to get empty, I feel slightly anxious. What if I run out of cheese? Hey Google, what's a fuckboy?
Is used as a noun in U.S. English as a derogatory term in a vulgar slang to mean a weak or contemptible man. Do you want to hear how is spelled?
Yes. Are them titties? Is that a plant or a person? Tree titties or person titties? I want to beat the pee-pee. I have to confess, it could be a little bigger for my vibration. Sure. Who needs gravy when you've got pussy sauce? You got it on with the robot, didn't you, bitch? Yeah, it's like a oof, it's like a yikes, it's like a, come on, man. Imagine the water marble titties. I could water marble my titties. Before we start prepping our ice cream bucket, we'll be painting these titties with liquid latex, and sadly we won't be using Seche Vite today.
Is spelled.
Whoa, these poop physics. Oh, let me clean you up, dirty girl. I'm sorry, what? That's flesh. That's chicken drumstick flesh. Am I secretly a fuckboy? Mr. Mother Fucker. Mr. Motherfucker. Why? Why was this beeped out? All you need to try and duplicate this scenario is modding API additional items, bench rando, bench warp, bingo UI, menu escape, bug hunt. Modding API additional items, bench rando, bench warp, bingo UI, modding API additional items, bench rando, bench warp, bingo UI. Anybody I may have missed while I was talking about water marbling titties, hello, welcome on in. My name is Colette.
Colette.
What? Jesus God. Okay, look. Okay. I just had an idea that might be a horrible idea. Would you like to hear it? Absolutely free money with no consequences. I feel like this would be exceptionally dumb of me, right?
Whoops.
You know, sometimes my intellect can be staggering. I have this on. This is ow! What? I object! Ow! Ow! I'm such a gamer. You're not getting out to threaten me again, bug motherfucker.
Too bad, boy.
Fuck. And I cannot emphasize this enough. You big old bitch with your corn dog ass looking pen. Major area tracker. Oh, major area MSLP tracker. And I should just like pause here and just like check in with chat. Wow, wow, wow! So the plan almost was good. Maybe also I should pause. This is fine. Everything is fine and good and fine. I am playing it very well. I am.
Strum, non-copyright liar.
I do know the chicken dance. Oh wait, is it the one that goes? Dude, why are you fucking around with that bird anyway? Whoa. That was actually delightful. Had a rock shoved deep in his ass. The hardest gradient ever? Question mark, exclamation mark. You won't believe your eyes when you see how many polishes this uses. E. Rando Plus, Rando Stats, recent items, reopen city doors, satchel, SF core, skill upgrades, Rando Plus, and Transcendence. And maybe you can also have this glitch. It's very fine and perfectly good, even though there's apparently 2 menus on my screen right now at this very moment. I didn't drink it all during the run. That was after. So I'm 2 hours more tired and a cup of more wine. How did a Pokemon learn to build rocket launchers? Are there Pokemons with guns? Just in time to fuck me up. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. So when they do unto me, that's how they would like to be done unto. I don't understand that, but I definitely do understand that. Jesus. Beanie, are you okay? What was that? You sneezing? Jesus. Barbara Streisand do-do-do-do-do. Barbara Streisand do-do-do-do-do. Barbara Streisand do-do-do-do-do. Barbara Streisand. I hope everybody sleeps well. I hope I sleep well. Well sleeping wishes wash. It's just one of those days where you're like, oh, it's fine. And then you go about your life out into the world and you realize, oh, fuck. My brain is made out of pudding. I thought I heard something, chat. And I wasn't sure if it was like outside. Or what? Anyway, welcome back, chat. Hi, Jacob. Did you know? What did you think it sounded like? That's where you're wrong, because this is going on my nails. Shows what you know. So there. The only thing I don't know is if I really want to use a base color or not, because sometimes it's more trouble than it's worth. Why is this like tangled? I'm just trying to get it out of my face for the manicure. There we go. I mean, that's pretty opaque. Especially if well, yeah, I might not, I might regret it. I might regret it. Oh, I can use the other backup bottle of Seche Vite. That's what I'll do. I need to remember to try and get that, find that bottle. Hey, Wistful. Welcome in. Well, I was debating on whether I want to use a base color for my gradient. I've had regrets both ways. So it's always kind of hard to pick which way I want to risk it. Because I definitely have regretted using a base color, and I have regretted skipping a base color. So hopefully no, but possibly. Yeah. Because, you know, sometimes with the base color, and then too, you gotta add some top coat, and sometimes even still then, you have problems with sponging the base color up. This is what we're going to be doing. We have to be mindful too of how flaky heavy the dark section gets, because if it gets too flaky heavy, it's not very dark anymore. And this was our testing for anybody who missed the beginning of stream. I had some polishes pulled before we started. You coming over here, Bane? There's room for Banes. And we kind of grouped them into trios that I liked together, and we did a little vote. I still think 4 too. I mean, is that underrated? I mean, I could do another glitter gradient at a future date, I suppose. Okay. Oh, I suppose like having my camera out and attached to the ring light would be a great step in the right direction. At least I do appear to have cleared the memory card. You know, kind of need that. Whoa. Apparently I cannot read chat while I screw this in. Okay. You hear the arm creak. This fucker's so heavy. Right. Prep with acetone. Make sure everything is super clean and super dry. I think I'm gonna skip a base color that's a different color because I'm just not happy with the tone of Happily Ever Aqua. And I think that's as close as I can get on the lighter end. And I don't want to go not lighter because I don't want to overwhelm the lighter glitter. And then maybe next time we'll file my nails down a bit. Right hand isn't too long. I mean, neither hand is too long right now. We just filed them last week. But skipping even like a little bit of maintenance touch-up filing this week means for sure they're going to need it next week. Okay. Now, since we are going with mostly glitters, we are going to peely base it up this week, chat. Oh. Let's zoom you guys in a bit more. Wonder if I should close my window. We'll just have to hope nothing loud happens. Starting off with clean dry nails, we're going to begin with a base coat. Today I'm using Holo Taco's Peely Base. You can use whichever is your personal favorite. I also have not muted my alerts. I will do so. after I get this on. Knew I was forgetting something. Hopefully I won't regret having on Peely base, but we'll see. I've been enjoying regular base so much. Math was saying today that he's been using the sticky base and been super impressed with it. But glitter is what Peely base is really made for. Glad it quieted down outside. There we go. I am gonna layer with long lasting, which honestly I think will be fine until Saturday. I really do. I hope I'm right. But I'm pretty sure we'll be good. Let this dry a little bit, then we'll do the top coat. I'm leaning toward a coat of 8-bit blues as the base, because that's going to be the one I think that's most difficult to get to a satisfactory opacity. I think it'll be fine. I hope it's fine. Hey, Ratleg GG on first desk. Thank you for the luck. I'm gonna kind of need it. I was just saying, you know, I'm making perhaps a foolish decision as far as with the base color. But I believe it will be fine. Alright, so what we're doing is we are layering long lasting with the Peely, and we're basically like enrobing it. We're making sure to get long lasting like over the edges of the Peelys and wrap the side walls and tips and stuff like that, which I did not do with Peely. What are the options, Gidge? It was so nice to see you streaming again yesterday, Rowlag. Just make sure to, like, you don't want any of the peely in a way that it's exposed. Literally just trying to... Did I use the word enrobe before? I probably did. I don't know that it's actually appropriate, but... Like chocolate, you know? Yeah, even taking, like I said, a few days off for me, I'm like, how do I push this button again? That's funny you say that, Gidge, because I pulled Choco Holo out about 3 times while I was looking. I kept going, what is this? And then I'd be like, oh yeah, and I'd be like, well, that's not what I'm really looking for right now. Like, it didn't fit with any of the trios, really. Encapsulate. I like that. Better than enrobe. Also, I was gonna cram a cookie in my mouth during break to tide me over since dinner is not until after stream. And Chad, the cookies were gone. Drama, yeah. Put more Holo on top. Gidge. Surely. I might even have nachos today, Chad, which would be very exciting, but which would require a certain amount of effort. But I made nachos the other day, so I have like a half a can of chili in the fridge that could use using. But I don't know if I'm going to be like patient enough to do that by the time I'm done. Yum, dude. A second only to graham cracker, and it's such a close second. I love cookie crust. I used to make a tart, like a fancy tart, and it had like a cookie crust and like a cheesecakey layer, and then you top it with like whatever fruit. I always thought it would be really good to get like a homemade graham cracker cookie recipe, like cookies that just tasted like graham cracker, but also it was like a cookie. Yum makes a good graham cracker cookie for their s'mores sandwiches. You ever go to Yum Rat? They have mold. I remember when they opened originally, and now they have like a bunch of locations. Ooh, blackberry sauce. Hell yeah. Okay. 8-Bit Blues. Waterworks. Seek Kelp. For today's manicure, I'm going to be using a layer of 8-Bit Blues as my base color. Then I'm going to be doing a glitter gradient using that, as well as Waterworks and Seek Kelp. It's a local, it's called Yum Kitchen and Bakery. It's a local restaurant and like bakery. A little bit kind of frou-frou, but the bakery is actually pretty fucking good. Like, delicious. Seasonally, they have like a s'mores quote-unquote sandwich that's like very delicious with like dark chocolate and like homemade marshmallow fluff and yeah. Oh no, Rat. Yeah, Shelly. I try not to overthink the YouTube voice chat. Like I didn't used to be quite so aware of it. as a separate entity from my normal voice. Donuts seem intimidating if you're gonna like actually like fry them. As far as like making your own donuts. Anybody ever make their own donuts in chat? Oh. The Pixel Collection, is this, I asked before and then I didn't pay attention if Chad answered, but I know you guys know which one I mean, even if the name is wrong. But like the Pixel Collection is so pretty. Even at just one layer, like you get such a look of depth on the glitter. Made of biscuits. Yeah, a lot. You hid them from yourself too good, apparently. I remember when I was a kid, Target had their bakery section in the front, and sometimes if I was very lucky there would be a cake decorator working that I would get to watch like decorate cakes and fucking like pipe out the little like flowers. That was really great. I love to think that if I ever had the opportunity that I would be naturally good at cake decorating, chat. For no particular reason. Although, I mean, I guess I have like frosted cupcakes and stuff, but that's not really the same as like frosting a cake. But I would love to imagine that all my decades of watching cake decorating content in real life and like on Food Network and shit would somehow osmose, and I would just be like, do all the little bloop bloop. Ah! Excuse me. Oh, that one's not very thick. This is as you may have noticed, a very generous first coat, chat. Is decorating a cake like nail polish? I don't think so. Question mark? Yeah, but much different. Like, cake decorating is like sculpty, you know? And yeah, hopefully that's like on there well enough that it just like doesn't sponge up. But also we're going to give it some time because we're going to go ahead and you can water marble a cake. Wait, is that a statement or a fact? Are you telling me I can water marble a cake, or are you telling me you've seen a water marbled cake? Before I start sponging, I'm going to go ahead and protect around my nails using liquid latex. I mean, it just feels like a cake maybe should not be in water? Question mark? Do you not, or do you just mean like marble? You don't mean water marble, chat. You just mean marble. Right. Water marble fondant and do it like a decal. Oh. Or like Christine's cheat, use the food printer and just print it on. Remember when Christine did that? With like a water marble and like the water slide decals, chat? What if I told you that sometime around that era, I purchased some water slide decal printer paper, and I was like, wow, I could print out anything and water slide it right onto my nails. Would anyone like to guess how much of the water slide printer paper was used? That's a perfect emote. 0 sheets, that is correct. Do I currently know the whereabouts of the water slide decal paper? Maybe. I'd love to say a confident yes, but maybe. It's the best I can do. Divide by 2, carry the 1, 0. Interior marbling with 2 flavors of batter. Double water marble across the bakery. Is it a bad idea to do my other hand at the same time? Maybe. Surely it's fine, chat. Why would it not be fine? No, not with wet nails, I can't. I know that much. You won't believe how many batters this uses. Oh. Like, my first guess would be that it is with the printer paper, which is in one of 2 locations. My printer was broken for quite a long time. And it's actually, I managed to fix it, but it's actually not hooked up to my computer at the moment. So it's like only a copier. And hopefully it's not re-broken. Like, since I went through all of the trouble to fix it. And in theory, it could be hooked up to my computer, in theory. But I have not proven that particular theory. Oh, little right thumb. Gets all the latex. Oop, I didn't mean to get it on the tip. There, that's better. Also, my latex neck is kind of gunky. I imagine I've noticed this before, but I can't do much about it after I'm covered in latex. And then I forget until the next time I use it, at which point I'm once again covered in latex. Like, that's a little... Is it a Wi-Fi printer? I doubt it. It's very elderly. It's the printer that came with my computer 2 computers ago? Possibly 3 computers ago. this dry. I also did consider, I don't think I'm gonna do it, but maybe like sometime I'll do it. Sometimes what I used to do is if I couldn't make up my mind what direction to face a gradient, I would do an accent nail of the opposite direction. Like dark cuticle, light cuticle, dark cuticle, dark cuticle. You know what I'm saying, chap? Can get quite a lot of free prints at the library. I don't know if I could use special custom paper though. Would be the question. Is this? I'm gonna let that dry a little bit more. Uh-oh. Fuck. I was trying to be careful of that. Because I don't want to mess up my protection. Unsticking my fingers. That's why I cut them apart. I'm getting loud out there again. Oh, that was a close call. Did you see that one? Oh man. This was perhaps not the smartest choice in the history of choices. Okay, so where it's gonna swell a little bit. Not too much though. So our sponge length is about the length of our nail. Sponge is a little bit longer. And we are basically going to be doing each nail individually. A lot of times with gradients we can get away with a nail or a nail and a half. Depending on how much polish you load onto the sponge. But like I was talking about before with this, the glitter is going to really be sticking to the surface of the sponge as we are prepping it and then like going right onto the nail. So we're going to need to be mindful. I promise you he wouldn't even notice. Is what I can decipher from the conversation in the street. They are laughing. Anyway, polish is pretty dry. Latex is pretty dry. We do have my tweezers for removal. I think we're going to end up doing probably at least 2 coats. Hopefully just 2 coats. Excuse me. That drink of water is just like not quite hitting the particular dry spot in my throat. So I'm gonna grab a Ricola before I start. Okay. Once the latex is dry, I'm going to begin with the gradient. I have a sponge that is about the same length as my nail, and I'm going to be applying the darkest color toward the cuticle. Mm. See how, like, the edge of the glitter is somewhat still there? The part that wasn't on my nail. So try and get that off too. And do like a goodly amount of overlapping of the polishes on the sponge too, because they're harder to blend on the nail. Chap. Are you digging it? I'm digging it. Hey, Dropper. That's so pretty. I'm sorry. So maybe this isn't gonna look good on my nails, chat. You know, that moment of doubt that I cannot avoid. Luckily, I was wrong. I see a really big flake right here. I'm gonna go and kind of push that off the way. We are going to be doing cleanup, of course, but some of these big flakes, it is a little easier if you do before they dry into place too much. God, that's fucking amazing. I am gonna do another coat. I gotta be really careful with that flaky. I got a big gigantic gold flake on the ring finger. Like, I don't want to lose that darkness. Good blend, good overlap on the sponge. And not too many flakies. I'm actually kind of pulling them off, chat, see? These tweezers are filthy, but that's their job. I'm so pleased with these. Okay, again, like apply it, but then pull off a lot of these flakies. Just leave behind some of the flakies. We don't want like too many flakies, which I know it's a controversial take. But like I want it to stay dark. Okay. That's actually working out so well. Because the test chat was like, there was so much flaky. Hello. There we go. Like I said, just going after any of those really large flakes. I shouldn't have crunched the Ricola chat. I almost feel like the middle nail has just a slight touchity touch too much of the light color. but it's probably just me. I should stop messing with it. That's what I should do. So much mermaid chat. Oh, we never did decide on a name. Mermadiant. Get it? Like a mermaid gradient. Yeah, I think I'm right, but it's fine. Like just a teensy smidge. It's also my longest nail though, so it kind of makes sense. God, that's fantastic. I'm glad I don't need more than 2 coats. Or, like, the nails might start getting a little bit of a chunk. Like, I do wish I was a little bit more tapered. A little bit. I'm just making sure there's no glitters, like, poking. Am I gonna go like this? Fun fact, I'm really bad at sponging on my right hand for some reason. It always just feels extra awkward to me. Oh, I should have... Well, I'll go like this. That's how I usually do it. Okay. Just always feels incredibly awkward on my right hand. So I think on the first one I wasn't being like too careful about the flakies, just as long as there weren't like a bajillion. Oh. Clumsy and all, working out. Flashlight time is going to be great. Somehow, even clumsily on my right hand, it's working out, chat. Need a little bit more darkness. They're a little bit shorter, so the balance is a little bit different. Whoa. And when you're sponging, one of the things I always make sure to do, if you see me doing this, is do the tip of your nail. I usually wrap the tip every coat when I'm doing a regular manicure. I try to do it at least one coat when I'm doing sponging. I mean, especially if the sponge color at the tip of your nail is different than your base color. But even if it's the same, because that protects the tip of your nail from tip wear. Yeah, I think second coat we bring up the darkness just a little bit here. And we'll be good. Yeah. Maybe a little bit of that action rather than just that action also. There we go. Hi, kitten. Yeah. Yeah, right, chat? You see the difference between like these two and the others as far as like specifically just a scooch more darkness, right? Between that second and third, for first and second coat. Like when I'm doing a gradient, the first coat is like guidelines and making sure to lay down like a good amount of color. And then if you have a problem with like opacity, do a second regular coat of gradient. And then the final coat, whether that's the second or the third coat, is like a touch-up layer where you can really like smooth out the gradient or deal with anything that needs like special attention. Like if you need to kind of adjust slightly how wide the segments are. Kind of didn't do this at all after the first pass. I was investigating. Still listening through my window. Alright. Wait. Which one of these was I using? Fuck. That one's starting to dry more, I think. It doesn't really matter, but I want to use the fresher one. Probably it was this one. This one was closer. Have we chatted about vampire crawlers? No? Should we have? What is vampire crawlers? I feel like I've heard of it. Something Vampire Survivors? Spin-off like? Maybe did like a slightly better job of my latex on the other side too. And the latex, I'm not a latex master. The latex is just to help with cleanup, not prevent cleanup. I'm not that good. I mean, you see how much cleanup it saves. But I feel like I was closer to my cuticle on the other side. I haven't played Vampire Survivors in like a while, man. Wonder how long it's actually been. Alright, then pour a little right thumb and we can move on to cleanup, chat. The first person variant? Like, is 3D? That was almost bad. I almost went right onto the nail trying to grab that latex. Okay. Okay, I also will say that this version looks much closer to the sponge than the version in the notebook, which was overly flakied. Technical term. Alright, some acetone out here. Okay. Let's get these couple. I don't know why this got so... Must have been from handling the sponge. I just am not sure exactly when. Alright, let's do the cleanup. Yeah, that works. Well, works for the tutorial camera, at least. You guys are slightly off. It's fine, though. I went ahead and removed the protection when I did the final layer of sponging, and if I noticed any flakies kind of trapped around my cuticles, I went ahead and pulled those out so they wouldn't dry there. Now I'm going to go ahead with my usual small brush dipped in acetone and finish that cleanup. And actually it'll be kind of nice because the flaky's at the cuticle, which means that the cuticle will not be as hard to clean up as if it had been glitter at the cuticle. That was not exactly part of the plan, but it's definitely a little benefit. Almost got a little bit too close there. Almost. Mm. Okay. Hey, plants. Do 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 do. I used to switch out my filler music every few years. But I haven't for like a long while. Yeah, that's the one thing with glitter gradients is you got to really be mindful around the cuticle or it can get really, really tough to clean up. Even this, and like I said, it's not even glitter at the cuticle, it's flaky. Okay. So now we've still got quite a bit of like glitter a little bit around here. Dries it up, but cleans it up too. Because you need something that can actually like grab it a little bit more than the brush can. See how it just sticks on there? So for more stubborn stuff, I always grab a Q-tip. And like some will just still stick there, but that will of course come off later when I wash my hands. As long as it's not actually nail polished on there, it's just kind of stuck to my skin. Hey, that's nice, Arid Sail. Wild to still have to say in this day and age, but I am a big fan of games that let you save. Alright. That transformation, though. I love these, chat. I think I did a kind of good job. Whoop. I just slightly gouged it, but don't worry, chat. You can't tell. Nobody will know. I only know because I felt it. I can't even barely see it. Kind of oceany vibes as well as mermaidy vibes. Glitter ocean. Like big Subnautica vibes, chat. Seek fluid intake. Good old Subnautica. "30 seconds." Boop, boop. I'm so sorry. It's not that funny. I'm just tired. You know, you're tired, and then everything is just so funny. Especially your own jokes, chat. Take it from me. Your own jokes are the funniest ones, chat. Don't let anybody tell you any different. I kind of want to do Below Zero. I got that Subnautica rando I promised you guys too. Like below Zero's on the short list for next game, chat. Next, like, chonky game. At least I'm assuming it's gonna be chonky. Below Zero, Expedition 33, and Lorelei, I think, are the top three. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Lorelei, I feel like, kind of loses a little bit of appeal coming out of Blueprints, because I know all I really know about Lorelei is it's another puzzle game, and I don't know if I need to get into another, like, very heavy puzzle game immediately after Blueprints. E33, I know a lot of people really, really like it. Sometimes it's really hard to choose games when I don't let myself know very much about the games that I'm trying to choose between. It depends. A lot of times, no. Like Mio, I didn't watch any trailer until after I had beaten it. All I knew about Mio going in was that it was a Metroidvania. Like, and maybe whatever the first, like, 5 seconds of the Steam trailer is from like putting it on my wish list originally. It was completely based on recommendations. Yeah, I mean, it depends. I mean, like, I watched the very first original Silksong trailer however many years ago, 6 years, 7 years ago, when it came out. I mean, I didn't know it was the Silksong trailer at the time. It was, you know, something. But, like, yeah, like, there's so often there's, like, from anywhere from a little to a lot of spoilers. And some games I don't think it matters as much. But like, I watched the Grime trailer after I was done playing, and like, they show you a whole bunch of the bosses and stuff, and it's like, I mean, of course you want the trailer to be epic, but like, I guess if I'm undecided, or if I'm like, I feel like I need to know a little bit more about this game, maybe I will. Maybe I won't even finish watching it, like, if I make up my mind. But otherwise, I like to just see it in the game for the first time. Whatever it is, all of it, most of it, as much of it as possible. Okay. Sorry, have I been just like working over here, chat? I'm so sorry. Being off camera. The sleepy is catching up with me. We gotta finish Blueprints though before we take on another big game. And I was planning on doing Blueprints tomorrow, but now I don't know if maybe I'm doing Rando. Maybe I should emote vote again. See if the people want Bloop or if the people want 20,000 checks. Yes, that's the real number. Hades 2 is on the list of things to clean up. Grime is on the list of things to clean up. I feel like grind clean up is not going to take like a super long time though. Only one of the things is the thing I don't know how to basically immediately do. Sometimes when I'm like cleaning up glitter like this, I want to just say fuck it and just be like, ah, it's good enough. But I know that the more thorough I am, the more pleased I will be like tomorrow when I look down at my nails, right? Okay. I've also decided, chat, did I tell you this? Like on like the second or third day or so of a manicure, I think I prefer the feel of Seche Vite. Like silkier, if that makes sense as a word to apply to a top coat. Okay, I think we call that good enough. One of these days, maybe I'll get really good on inside the cuticle latex. And then we won't have quite such a ordeal of cleanup. I think it maybe depends a little bit on the polish. But I don't notice it when I first do it, because even when my nails are dry, I don't like start like rubbing them obviously right away. But like something like this, like Seche Vite, gives me a glassier touch feel. And like maybe I just need to do like a second coat of Vive, but like what a hassle. Like, it's not bad. I don't think I would notice it if I didn't literally have Seche Vite on my other hand. But even something like Comet is not, I mean, it's not a cream, but that's not like a textured polish, but I could feel the difference. I don't know. Maybe I was just in a touchy mood. A hot touchy. Once cleanup is complete, I'm going to finish off with a top coat, and as usual, I'm using Seche Vite. At this point, chat, sometimes I do ask myself, what am I still hoping to learn from my Vite versus Vive experiment, since I continued to conduct it? And I really couldn't tell you. I fucking don't know. God, that looks good. It's like a perfect gradient. It's perfect. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I know most of them at this point. Like, the experiment's been going on for over a year. I don't know. But every now and then I still, like, have interesting conclusions. A nice sealed edge from the top coat is also good to make sure we get our longevity out of the peely base. Sealing it in there. See how textured that is and how smooth that is. Like, the fade from dark to light is just immaculate here, chat. I should do gradients more often. Honestly. Like, I feel like we could have had a pretty good one with most of the options that I picked, but, like, this is exceptional. Exceptionally pretty. And for stuff like smoothing, a lot of times I do feel like Vite smooths better than Vive. So we'll see if I think this needs a second coat of either. To be fair, I'm not saying Seche Vive never needs a second coat. I'm just saying I think one coat smooths superior. Hey, Tirzol, thank you. And chat, you know, I don't know if it's just the difference between, you know, like the way we did the swatches and actually the sponging, or if it's from using the pixel blue as the base color, or if I was just overthinking it in the first place. Like, I don't feel like you look at this and go, oh, that middle blue is a different texture of glitter, right? So I'm pretty happy with that too. And we don't have any like weird bald places. I don't regret not using a linear base color. Yeah, so these are them. 8-bit blues, Waterworks, and Seche Kelp. Yeah. Chat. You want that flashlight time? What, Baney? Hello. Flashlight swipe. What, is that a fuzz? Get out of here, fuzz. And my thumbs are quite different lengths, and you see, you know, a shorter gradient versus a longer gradient. Left hand's a little bit longer than right hand. So much holo. Not at the very cuticle, because this one actually has not got very much holo in it. Like, it's got like a scattering of it there. That's a good angle. But the main thing with that is just like the flakies. And we did do like an amazing job of getting not too many flakies. Because, so here on the testing, you can see we kind of got so many flakies that it actually turns out looking lighter than the middle at certain angles. Like, it's still the dark section, but like the flakies there, that's a great angle. The flakies were like so dense. That's why I was being really careful to kind of scrape the flakies off on the second coat of sponging, because I didn't want to lose that darkness like we did on the test. I mean, it still would have looked okay. Like, it still would have been like teal. Teal glitter gradient. Ocean glitter gradient. Glitter of the sea gradient. Glitter of the sea, like, oh, like, oh, god damn it, dude. I'm just dropping everything. Oh. Fine. Okay. Gradient of the sea. Glitter of the gradient. Gradient of the glitter. There's an ocean swirl water marble, like from like a long time ago. Off the top of my head. Sometimes I don't know, Chad. I'll be like, oh my god, wait, have I actually done this exact same thing before, practically? Ocean Depths Glitter Grade. Okay, so I've told you this before, I'm sure, chat. Every single name sounds really stupid to me now, chat. Every single name I come up with either sounds too basic or too extra. Like, I mean, I guess that's what happens after, like, you know, mumble years of doing nail art tutorials. I really do feel like I want ocean something, like Ocean Depths Glitter Gradient. Actually, I like that. Did I already say that, but I said it in a more sarcastic tone and it made me dislike it more? Subnautica Blue, also true. It's not only the depths, though. It's like rising from the depths to the... I mean, it almost looks like sun is like breaking through the ocean surface, right, chat? Ocean sunlight sparkling... Okay, no. Ocean sunbeam glitter sparkleness. Cerulean something ocean something glitter. Every now and then I give in and I do like a really sarcastic title. Blue. Just start having one word nail art titles. Ocean. Yeah, I was gonna do oh, come on. What is it? It's not just under... Oh, it's... What is Blue Circle? Yeah. That's the title. I love this. I'm so happy with this. I might go with Ocean Depths Ocean Depths Glitter Gradient. Hello everyone, it's Colette, and today we're going to be working on this Ocean Depths Glitter Gradient. Like, if I just don't say it like, ho ho ho, like, it sounds way less dumb, right? I think, like, I mean, it really does evoke the ocean surface to me as well. It's like surface and depths. From the bottom to the top. From the shores of the beach to the depths of the ocean sea, come with me on this glitter journey. Add some aqua and some teal in this wet ass mani. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I put some glitter and some flakies on this wet ass mani. Oh, you know what? Ocean depths sounds way cooler than ocean surface. I mean, there's not like like depths is just fucking a cool word, right, chat? Why would I, Gidge? It's not plush. Glitter is not plush. Swimming through glitter depths. Okay. Midnight glitter swim. Deep depths descent of dearly beloved teal. And car alarm. Thankfully, you guys, I don't think you guys can hear it, but like. Oh, I like that one too. I wonder if ocean or sea has better, whatever you call it. Yeah. Maybe I'll look into that and I'll pick based on that. Like, I like both of these. Ocean depths and deep sea both work. Ocean depths, like I said, depths is a cool word, but then like it sounds a little bit pretentious. Deep sea just is like very evocative. Literally, you like, I want to like, I mean, I don't really want to, but like I want like a little scuba person swimming up into the sunlight. Also, initial feel. I might want a second coat on both of these. In fact, I think I'm going to do a second coat on both of these. But Vite is smoother. Deep Cerulean. Oh dear. No. Deep Sea Cyan. That actually kind of sounds cool. Like, I think this could fall under cyan blue. Like, somewhat. Can you tell the difference? One coat, two coat? Yeah. Like, just, it looks... If you look at the ring light reflection, like, you see how much sharper the ring light is? I mean, it's still glitter, so it doesn't exactly look smooth, but you see more smoothness in the reflection. Deep Cyan Sea Glitter. Cyan Ocean Depths. Even here, like, you see how much more dispersed the ring light is? Cyanide? What about cyan tide? That's actually kind of a good one. I love and hate puns, chat. I really do. They're so bad. They're so good. See, now we have a winner. We'll see. The nice thing is, I got a week and a half to name this shit. Although it's always best if I can figure it out, like, tonight. Because after I wrap up stream and stuff, I usually record the intro and the outro, where I usually, at least in the intro, say the Manicure name. And so then if I change my name later, it either has to be something where that's fine. I hope I didn't fuck that up. There was like a little piece of dried top coat. I need to check my other thumb. No, it's fine. It either has to be like I've said something generic or something that is close enough to what I name it to leave, or I have to like re-record the audio. Sheesh. Benny, what are you doing over there? Let's see what's going on Twitch. No, don't come over here. My nails are wet. Surprised you're even trying. Discord, of course, if you want to hop in there, chat, if you're not already in there. There's Blueprints Bingo on GDQ. Beanie, I know you don't really want to get close to me when I smell like nail polish. Beanie does not like wet. Beanie doesn't like wet nail polish. Kind of thinking about putting you guys over to Dwarf, because that's probably where I'm gonna go. Even though I imagine Dwarf is probably potentially wrapping up soonish. Excuse me. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, chat. I'm in love with these. They're so juicy. They're so sparkly. The gradient turned out so smooth. Like, it doesn't get much better than that, chat. Sometimes I finish a gradient and I look at it and I'm like, oh man, that gradient's kind of chonky. Like, even the nail, like this nail that I said had a little bit too much light, like it's not chonky. It's still like beautifully blended. Very, very happy with this. And like, you guys know my picky ass. This is better than I thought it was going to turn out, chat. How often do I say that? Like once a year. This is a once a year, did a good job, according to my brain. I think I asked you what the options were before, Gidge, and then I either missed it or you didn't tell me. I'm gonna get some food, chat, and I'm gonna try to get to bed early tonight, and I'm gonna be back tomorrow, and I don't know for sure what. Maybe blueprints, maybe rando, maybe a secret third thing. We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see if I have to run errands. And we'll see what the vibes are. Wrap up? Jakin. I didn't even figure out my last muffin. I feel like I need another muffin. That's a problem for future Colette. Tonight, Colette's problems involve cleaning up my desk and finding dinner. So, have a great rest of your day or night, chat. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you all next time. And if you are in the future on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe, and if you'd like to join me live, twitch.tv/Colette MSLP. I hope you enjoyed as well, and thanks for watching.